uh, mostly help people with jobs. So our organization help them to get work experience and assist them in starting running a business, connect them to the banks or investors who can lend them money. We have helped them start handiwork projects, clothes sale, stalls, cafes, etc. We also train teenagers and youth with job-oriented programs. Why do you ask? Taehyung asked. It is something I am looking for as a part of the SIA program. Investing. I will contact with Yoon, our center head. She will tell me in details about our various projects and where we need investment. Then said to Jungkook, okay, sounds good. I will ask my new department to get in touch with her. Anything? Taehyung was about to ask when the waiter came with a huge slice of cake, which he kept in front of them, and a cup of coffee for Jungkook. What is this? Your birthday cake? I have been dreaming about its taste ever since. Taehyung grinned as he scooped put a big piece in his mouth. Jungkook found himself. Thank you, Taehyung. Jungkook said softly as Taehyung was halfway through the cake. What? Why? For the day. That day it was very kind of you. I wasn't in place to thank you. And then you also for your gift. Now you are embarrassing me. That book wasn't even new. I don't know what I was thinking when I decided to gift it to you. Thanks, said, looking for ashamed. No, no, please, it's not. It was the best gift I received. You are pulling my leg. Thank Potter and Jungkook felt a big jolt of electricity pass through him. No, I mean it. I hope I can repay the kindness one day. Really? Okay, I will tell you what. Buy me that cake for my birthday and we will call it kindness. Even Taehyung said, pointing at the half-eaten cake. Jungkook let out a loud laugh. Yes, Taehyung, I will get this cake for you on your birthday. It's a promise, Taehyung asked. Definitely, I will keep my word. Jungkook affirmed emphatically. Thank you, Jungkook. Thanks, said as they stood on the stupid beating goodbye. I will tell your Nona about the investing plans. I hope we can work together on this, and thanks for the cake. It was nice seeing you, Taehyung. Thank you for coming. Do you want me to drop you somewhere? No, I have my bike. I will see you. Taehyung smiled as he waved at Jungkook. It was just a coffee and, of course, the best cake they had ever eaten, and Jungkook mostly wanted to talk about his work. Yet Taehyung felt overjoyed that he could finally make dents and Jungkook's cold personality they even had was able to make the guy smile twice or thrice. And every time that happens, Taehyung found himself melting in the brightness. Maybe with the investment, they might have opportunity to see each other. The thought made Jungkook watched Taehyung walk away with a glow on his face. Jungkook knew talking about new project was an excuse. He could have done that over the phone or email, but he wanted to thank Taehyung about that day and for the gift. He meant what he said. Jungkook never felt this touched getting any other gift. He had been reading it every night these past few days, a routine from his childhood memories. Also, for some reason, it was absolutely blessed to watch the boy eat cake, and his heart almost did a jump as he saw the rosy lips pout. Jungkook was about to make his way to his car when he heard someone calling his name. It was Hyuk, son of an acquaintance of his father. Jungkook sighed as he raised his hand. They were classmates in high school, but for some reason never got along well with each other. It was like Hyuk was always looking to get on one's up on Jungkook. Hey Jungkook, that's a surprise. I thought you had expensive taste. This is pitiable, even for you. Hyuk smirked and Jungkook had the thought that the guy was going to spoil his wonderful afternoon, and Jungkook was right. What are you talking about, Hyuk? What am I talking about? You boy? Of course. Is he like your expensive now? Exclusive now? Because the last I saw him, he was walking at red light district of the area. Hyuk, shut the freak up. Don't spit nonsense. Jungkook is seated in anger. I'm talking nonsense. Yeah, you should see your boy at night. My friend, by the number of cars he gets onto, he has unbelievable stamina. Whoa, whoa. Don't take it out on me. He moved back as he saw Jungkook clench his face. Today is Friday, right? Why don't you go to see it yourself? He is usually by that alley near the parking lot where they do it in car. A quick job, it and all out. Maximum customers, maximum money. Hyuk snickered as he turned and walked, leaving an angry Jungkook on his steps. His heart exploded with emotions he couldn't compare. That night, the night was always young at red light area. The fluorescent lit alley ways served a perfect backdrop for men and women rolled up and flaunting themselves looking for clients. The service hours of this kind of activities were full, occupied on Friday night, and the rest did the business in the cars or in the restrooms or wherever they could find a place. The narrow path opens onto strip bars, with music, dance, drag performance, drinks, and more. The accent of cheap perfume mingled with sweat and more was floating in the air. Jungkook rolled around the alley near the parking lot in the car. He wasn't familiar with the place. He wasn't even sure what he was doing here. After his encounter with Hyuk, he had tried to convince himself that he should not give. Now concerned himself with whatever Taehyung was doing, he drove around the city all evening trying to stop thinking about it. Yet when the night fell, he could not stop himself from coming here. He had borrowed Young's car without giving him an explanation. He nervously looked around after stopping in the parking lot. That's when he saw him Taehyung. He was wearing the same pink color t-shirt and a cat pink print that wearing a was wearing to the cafe. They carried a bag and tapping at the door of the car a few meters in. The car did not open. Taehyung then went to the next car and tapped it on the window again. Jungkook felt his breath stop it as the door of the car opened and Taehyung climbed in. Anger, hurt, disappointment, frustration, so many emotions swelled inside him. Jungkook just sat there with hands gripped on the steering wheel as Taehyung came out and made his way to the next car. All the while he could hear people tapping on his own car window. Taehyung got out of the car in front of Jungkook and made his way to the car Jungkook was in. He tapped on the window. Jungkook rolled down the window to stand Taehyung. What is your hourly rate? Jungkook asked mockingly. Jungkook, what are you doing? Jungkook was out of the car before Taehyung could finish. Come on, tell me your rate. What service do you provide? Any special today? Jungkook, what the heck are you? You know what? I am just leaving. Taehyung was about to walk away when he felt two strong arms turn him around to pin him to the car. He was stuck between the car and an angry Jungkook, breathing heavily onto his neck. It was like a demon had burst in Jungkook's body. The barrage of emotions Jungkook had been holding back these last few hours came pouring out. Why Taehyung? What are you walking away? You know I can afford whatever your rate is, right? Maybe if you make it worthwhile, I will even throw a nice tip too. Jungkook, you are hurting me, really? You are feeling hurt? Jungkook was gritting his teeth as he leaned against Taehyung. Their faces were inches from each other, their bodies pressed together. He jerked Taehyung's hand and put it against his pant. How is that? Do you feel me too? Or are you just get needy on only by cheap men in cheap cars? Jungkook stepped away as he felt something sticking on his cheek. His mind went black for a moment. He could feel taste of blood in his mouth. Taehyung had muttered all his strength to free his hand and had punched Jungkook in his face, hearing the whisper of couple of guys who were roaming looking for clients come over. Taehyung, are you okay? Did this man hurt you? No, it's okay. I know him. It was a misunderstanding. I will take care of him. You are sure, Taehyung? Yes. Hey, can you tell Jimin that I had to leave? Tell him that I will call him later. Taehyung requested. They nodded and left, still glaring at Jungkook. Taehyung turned around and looked at Jungkook. He spoke rudely, opening the car door. Get inside the car before someone recognizes you, Jungkook. I will drive you home. I don't think you are in a state to drive. Jungkook was too shocked to say anything. He got in the passenger seat. What are you doing? Jungkook, you can have anyone come to your room or go to some high-end places where there is privacy. Why come here and risk being seen? Taehyung felt heavy as he said these lines. The car had came out of the alley and turned on the main road. I wasn't looking. I didn't come for. Someone told me you're working here. Jungkook breathed out slowly, touching his bruise. His lips were still hurting from the punch. Looking at his baby face, you wouldn't think Taehyung would be so strong. Yes, I do work here as a part of community outreach program. We teach the people here to do about safety, using protection and getting tested regularly. But he said you work as a Jungkook didn't complete his sentence as a prostitute. And you believe that? Taehyung asked in disbelief. We have to talk to both parties concerned. These clients don't like being seen or recognized. We have to do it casually. What the heck, Jungkook? Why are you supposed to do? Be intelligent person, you know what kind of work I do. It wasn't rocket science to put those two and two together, Taehyung said, more in a irritated tone. Yeah, Jungkook couldn't say much, and all you had to do was ask your assistant or legal teams. I was sure they have a file of me about the accident. Yoongi probably even knows what time I go to the toilet every day. Yeah, I should have. I know. I'm sorry. I can't think straight when it comes to you. Logic goes for a toss. Jungkook muttered, staring out of the window into the moonless soul night. Taehyung didn't know he what to reply. He didn't even know what exactly Jungkook meant by the statement. He kept silent and tried to focus on the road in front, though his head kept spinning. It was occurred by to him that made maybe Jungkook was jealous. Was he? Jungkook Taehyung called for a while. What would you have done if I had said a raid and got into your car? They asked playfully. I hadn't thought that far, Jungkook said, looking at his hand, not wanting to make any eye contact with the person next to him. He wasn't used to feeling small like this. Obviously, Taehyung scoffed. Well, probably would have played along, Jungkook said sheepishly. Really? All the way? Taehyung raised an eyebrow. Yeah, maybe, yes. That the two men fell silent at the sudden turn of conversation. They were both playing their version of the same hypothetical scenario in their minds. Then, would you like to spend the night with me? They had reached Jungkook's mansion when Jungkook suddenly turned around and asked, his eyes betraying the thought he was feeling for the man in front of him. Every part of Taehyung's senses were screaming that this was not a good idea. His heart, however, had other plans. They simply nodded in acceptance. The night was still young, had Jian mentioned too. Everyone, what do you think about the episode? We will see you in the next episode with some new progress in their relationship, and let's see what will happen. Bye bye. Bye.